Hello, I am Jacques Torres from Jacques Torres Chocolates, downtown New York City. Today I'm going to show you how to use a spice grinder from Waring and how to do a vanilla sugar. And then after, I'm going to show you how to temper chocolate with an immersion blender from Waring and then how to make a beautiful ganache and finish raspberry chocolates. This is a great recipe. Come with me, I'll show you that. So now I want to show you the best spice grinder on the market. Waring make it. I discovered this machine a few months ago and I'm doing all my hot wicked chocolates, all the spicy hot chocolate that I sell in my store with this machine. It's great. One of the things that I love to do is recycle vanilla beans. And this is a good way to reuse the vanilla after you make your pastry cream, your crème anglaise, any kind of use of vanilla beans. We wash them, we dry them in a proofer or in the oven. Then what you can do after that is break them in a couple pieces, put them in a grinder. Careful your finger, that stuff is sharp. Then I'm going to grind them for a few seconds. Now already it's almost a powder. It goes very fast. That's what I love about it. When the vanilla is very thin, then you add the rest of the sugar. It's about 1 cup of sugar for 3 to 4 vanilla beans. And then the use of that will actually be for any kind of pastry that you're going to do, cookies, cream, or just put on top of something. So I'm going to show you that. Look at that. And it smells really good. Another amazing piece of equipment, the Waring Immersion Blender. Small, battery operated, 25 minutes of use. This is great. What amazes me is how powerful it is. So when you need to temper chocolates, basically what's going on is the molecule of fat separate when you heat the chocolates. Chocolate melt, every molecule of fat break down. You have to put them back together. What you do, you melt the chocolates, but you leave some pieces in it, as you can see here. So now, when those pieces are going to be melted, the chocolate will be tempered. So what I do, I mix the chocolate and break down all those pieces, and that goes very fast. The immersion blender is breaking all the little pieces of chocolates, and this way, all the molecule of fat going to come back together, the temperature is coming down. We're going to end up at about 91 degrees Fahrenheit. So, chocolate is tempered. I'm going to take one of my mold, and you just put chocolates inside the mold, just like that. That's good. Then with a spatula, we'll remove the excess, reverse the mold, and let the chocolates come out. So by doing that, you cover the wall of the mold with the chocolate. Now I'm going to put that on top of my wire rack. I need to put that in the fridge for a few minutes, and then we're going to start on the filling. So what I'm doing now, I'm boiling some cream and some fresh raspberry together, and I'm going to mix that to a nice puree, and then I'm going to add chocolates, sugar, and butter to it. Now that everything is well mixed, next thing that I have to do is to add the chocolate. So the chocolate is going to start melting. So wait until the chocolate starts melting before you blend everything. I'm also going to add a little bit of corn syrup and a little bit of invert sugar. If you don't have invert sugar, you can always use honey. So now I'm going to blend all that, and then I will add butter after. This is good, I get a nice creamy ganache now. And the last things I want to do is add some fresh butter. And that's going to bring even more creaminess to the ganache. And of course, when the butter is melted or mixed, the ganache is ready. So you can see here, the ganache doesn't break. The ganache gets a little bit long like that. That means we have the right emulsion. That mixer is working well. Okay, now I'm going to put that on a bowl. Let it cool down about half an hour. And then I'm going to be able to pipe the ganache into the chocolates. So I just fill my piping bag with a little bit of the ganache, and now I have to put that into the mold. Then the last thing that I have to do is cool down that mold a little bit, and then I'm going to cover it and close all those chocolates, all those bonbons with chocolates. Okay, now, as you can see, the ganache set. You see, if I move it, nothing is moving there. Take about 10 minutes in the fridge. So I'm going to put a little bit of the chocolates, put it on top like that. I have to go fast now because the mold are cold. Okay, now I spread the chocolates over. And it's almost done. So because the chocolate is pretty cold and the mold is cold, the chocolate should set pretty fast. And then put the chocolate inside top of the paper. Okay, couple left here. Voila, so we have beautiful raspberry chocolates. As you can see, the ganache is pretty red, it's full of flavor. This is actually one of my favorite chocolates. That worked.